Swamiji.
Namaste. Namaste. Okay, we'll go a little backward.
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaskar, namaskar. Okay, we'll start with our prayer. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Shannu Mitra Varunah Shannu Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu Avatu Mam Avatu Bhaktaram Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. May Mitra be blissful to us. May Varuna be blissful to us. May Aryaman be blissful to us. May Indra and Brihaspati be blissful to us. May Vishnu of long strides be blissful to us. Salutation to Brahman. Salutation to you, O Vayu. You indeed are the immediate Brahman. Vayu means air, or we can say vital force that regulated by the air. You alone I shall call the direct Brahman. I shall call you righteousness. I shall call you truth. May he protect me. May he protect the teacher. May he protect me. May he protect the teacher. Om peace, peace, peace. So, we are studying Taittiriya Upanishad. So, Taittiriya Upanishad, see, it is like this. Brahma Jnana, the knowledge of Brahman, is very difficult. Though it is very readily available, but it's difficult to get it. any knowledge is difficult to get. Even children go to schools and colleges for 14 years, at least 14 years or maybe more. Sometimes there is no end of it. Learning, there is no end of it. And that also, how it starts with parables, with nursery rhymes. So gradually the acceptability comes. Then we understand gradually. Then we start writing, reading, and then we discover new things. So Brahma Vidya, though it is readily available, but it's very difficult to get. Okay, let us give some more examples. Like fruits, what we do? Say banana. We peel and eat and throw the peels. Similarly, mango. For anything, we have some peelings. I say for something, if you buy something, what happens? We have some covering packages, etc., which has no use. Then we throw it away. But we take whatever is inside. Let us take some more examples. Like teachings, very difficult. So they devise many ways how to. Okay, what is this? So 1, 2, what another 2, what becomes then that becomes 4. So anyway, these are various devices. And as you go forward, for everything there are some devices. Even in medical field also. So many devices are, say, like how to correct the squint eyes, or how to measure what is the power of eyes. So they have various devices. Those devices are devices. But through that, something is drawn. Similarly, though it is very difficult to get it, but fortunately it is readily available. But how to get it? That's the problem. So they have devices. Our Veda starts with ordinary, like a nursery rhyme, and something, some rituals, and then a little higher, then little higher, then little higher. So this is what our Upanishads are. So here Artha Jnana Pradhana. Artha Jnana means the word. Say I am speaking words. So it has shabd, sound, and it has some meaning also. So what you do, you get the meaning. So in the beginning, word, and then series of words, and you decipher what is being said. So many times we understand, many times we don't understand. So we have to be patient to understand. So here Upanishad will teach in such a way that it is packaged. So in the beginning, some rituals are mentioned and some other things are mentioned. And many things with time that the practice is not here. And some words are also is not used. So something, if we fail to understand, that means we are not attuned to it. So here the main thing is Artha Jnana Pradhanata. So Upanishad started with Shiksham Vyakhyāsyāmaha. So what is, I'll start with Shiksha. What is Shiksha? Proper pronunciation, proper understanding, and how to do intonation, and what is matra, what is balam, what is this strength of the words, etc., etc. So with starting this, and then gradually takes us through. And then in the sixth um, Anuvak, Ya Yesho Antar Hridaya Akash. Now gradually Upanishad guides to us to find out that there is inner space within us. See, like outer space, and we are sitting there. Similarly, we have inner space. Eshaha ya yesha antar hridaya akasha. So, we try to meditate where? In the space of our heart. That means center of our being. And on a lotus, the Guru is sitting and then Guru merges with the Ishta. So this is the way how it takes us. Now, and like I should not go the whole thing because um, then it will be say repetition. So, and another thing, all other things are mentioned. Why? Because then only we will see, whatever we see, there is some connection, a divine connection. After this seeing outside divine connection, then we'll see within. Then we can understand, oh, ya yesho antar hridaya akashaha, tasmin nayam purusha manomaya. And this purusha, that who is lying down, purusha, purishayanat, that means he is present within. Or the other is purnatvatva. Purnatat means he is full, he is complete, he is all pervading. And also he is like golden. Amritaha is immortal. And then where he is, antarena taluke. So all these are various expressions to encourage us to meditate on him. Now, how to meditate and pray so that we achieve him. So first, to cultivate strength. Nahi atma balahine labhya. The self cannot be realized by weaklings. So to cultivate strength, in the 10th Anuvak, what is it? Aham vrikshasya reriva, kirti prishtha girerivam. So that means one should be like, in the beginning of your meditation, what you do? This body is strong, this mind is strong. Though it seems like it is fickle, but then gradually you concentrate. So here some strength giving prayers are given. These prayers are to give strength. Like how it is to be done. Aham vrikshasya reriva, kirte prishtham gireriva, urdha pavitra vajiniva, swamritam asmi, dravinam savarchasam, sumedha amritokshita. Iti Trishankur Vachananuvachan. Trishankur Vedanuvachanam. I am the starter of the tree. Aham Reriva. Starter means here inspirer. Even this whole universe, such a big one, vast. But I am the basis, I am the inspirer of this world. Aham vrikshasya reriva, kirti prishtham gireriva. And how it is? It is like I am the sacred origin, supreme, and am the true immortal, as in one in the sun. See how the mantras are giving of strength to have confidence. Very important. If one feels I am weak, weak he becomes. He or she, here it is, gender is not a problem. I am the starter of the tree. That means I am the inspirer of this whole tree. Aham vrikshasya reriva. The tree of this whole samsara. And how am I mama kirtihi girehi iva. That means my glory is like mountains. My fame, glory, kirti, soars high like the mountain peak. I am the sacred origin, supreme am, and am the true immortal. So this way one should conceive and meditate to and also pray. If someone feels that I am weak and then how can I conceive this? Then okay, pray. That's better. I am the sacred origin, supreme, and am the true immortal, as is one in the sun. Kirti prishthe girere urdha pavitra vajiniva swamritam asmi. I am that real immortality. Immortal. I am the sacred origin, supreme, and am the true immortal, as is one in the sun. I am the effulgent wealth. I am the urdhapa dravinam savarchasam. Wealth. Wisdom immortal and imperishable am I. Thus runs Trishanku's teachings of the supreme knowledge. So this is another rishi, his name was Trishanku. So he spoke like this. So from him came to his disciple, to his disciple, to his disciple. So he is being quoted here. Thus runs the Trishanku's teaching of the supreme knowledge. Now comes after this, this is to be meditated. And Swamiji said that one great thing of Upanishad is it preaches strength. Not to be weak, strength. And when he was coming to the West second time, he said, everything lies in manliness. Manliness here, this is the problem here. If I say something, then again I have to. Manliness means strength. Everything lies in manliness. This is my new gospel. Swamiji said this. So, we should be strong enough. It's not arrogance. Arrogance is different. Like, one has to feel united with the divine self, not this small petty self that we identify with. Rather, we have to discard this. Of course, in the second chapter, it will come. Brahmananda Valli. So anyway, we go forward. So after this then comes another thing. All teachings cannot be contained in one simple book. Except one book, Gita. Gita is very important. There it is like the whole ocean is contained in that, in a pitcher, small pitcher. In Hindi they say, Gagar mein sagar bhar dena. Gagar means pitcher. In the pitcher, the whole ocean is, it's there. So in Gita, what is said there? Sarva Upanishad Gavo. All Upanishads are like cows. And what is the best part of cows? Is the milk. Sarva Upanishad Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandana. And we have a cow herd. Sri Krishna is the cow herd. Actually, he was cow herd. And he milked. And Partha Vatsa. Partha was Arjuna. He was calf-like. So what happens? In a calf, they bang the belly of cows. And then milk comes. Have you seen that? Like they and then with the mouth, the Gike, Yoki. So Arjuna asked the questions. And we are Sudhir Bhokta, Partha Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta. We are the enjoyer of milk. Hmm? And Dugdham Gitamritam Mahat. So this is the glory of Gita. There almost everything is encapsulated. But here, because this is the beginning, many things are spoken, but gradually it filtered and then it came. And these were also necessary. Otherwise, what is the need of the peel or skin? No need. You can have only banana. You cannot have banana without peelings. You cannot have, say, iPhone without the covering and nicely packed. But though it is difficult to throw that away. Such a wonderful packing. So anyway, so here we have this packing. But within this you'll find wonderful teachings. So now comes, so what I was telling, that all teachings you cannot have in one place. But if they mention at least the important points, that means it's wonderful. So now comes what one should do after meditation, this, and also one when he or she is studying Vedas, then what one should do. So this is the section where that is mentioned. After the study of Vedas, what one should follow. Vedam anuchacharya. Let us go forward. Antevasinam anushasti. Though we started last time, so he instructs, the teacher instructs to the students. Having taught the Vedas, the teacher exhorts the disciples or disciple. Speak the truth. Until or unless you live the idea, it is useless. It may not true in secular subjects. One can have lots of money, maybe fame, but that is not here. Whatever teaching is given here, one should live those ideas. Therefore, truth to be practiced. Why? If you say some lies, what happens? All the time you are trying to save yourself from those lies. To cover those lies, you have to tell some fresh lies. Then the whole life is full of lies. That is why speaking truth is the first. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Even Sri Ramakrishna said, those who follow truths are there lying at the lap of God. And Holy Mother also said, truth is to be followed. And for all practical purposes, all scripture, even say Western, say Bible, or anywhere, this is the first teaching. Until or unless the life is moral, one cannot achieve higher or get higher ideals. That is why, having taught the Vedas, the teacher exhorts the disciple, speak the truth. Vedam anuchacharya antevasinam anushasti. Antevasinam means the indweller. Vedam anuchacharya. So Veda anuchya, after teaching. Acharya antevasinam anushasti. So anushasan. Anushasan means it is willful effort of practicing. But still, what is to be practiced? That question comes. So teacher must tell. And so Veda is the teacher. So here he speaks. Speak the truth. Perform dharma. Dharma means righteousness. Dharma here this is it's in Western world it is called religion. Hindu dharma. But dharma means human being has got inherent qualities. We say human. Water has got inherent qualities like fluidity, sapidity. So, what the essence of water, that is important. The essence of water is fluidity or the sapidity. Similarly, all other things, human has got human qualities. So, perform dharma. Dharma means whatever one should follow, the righteousness, that one should follow. So, perform dharma. Dharmam chara. So, dharma is very wide subject. What there's there is varna and ashrama. Varna means we have 4 categories of the people. One is Brahmin. Brahmin means he who cultivates knowledge and imparts knowledge. So his dharma is this. Say, for a professor, his dharma is to learn himself, acquaint himself the capacity to transfer that knowledge to others, and he should also transfer that knowledge to others. So that is dharma, his dharma. What is dharma of Kshatriya? Kshatriya means defender of faith. His dharma is to protect the country, protect the law and order. So that is his dharma. A professor cannot go and fight with enemies. Therefore, a certain kind of people, they have been given that duty. So these are called ashrama, varna dharma. Varna dharma means whatever one has the profession and also likeliness. Profession, and because of likeliness, one adopts that profession. If one is like fighting, so with whom to fight? Okay, fight with enemies. So it is inclination, and so it is called Chaturvarna Maya system. Guna karma. Guna means qualities. Whatever qualities that we have, and qualities, what are qualities? That we acquire and accrue over the past births. That is we have a nature. So we say he's saintly, or he's like he's a fighter. We categorize. So such a person should be with Chaturvarna Maya system, guna karma, and whatever profession one has adopted. On that, whatever his work should be done, he should do that. So that is dharma. Now, ashrama dharma, like a same person, when he is learning in some training, undergoing some training, so he is a student. Similarly, we have 4 ashrama dharma. What are those? One is the students, then householders, then comes Banaprasthi, retired, and then sannyasa. That means he renounces the whole attachments. So all 4 people has got different duties. So those duties are called dharma. So Varna dharma, ashrama dharma. So what happened to Arjuna? Arjuna wanted to adopt monasticism when he was asked to fight, and he was defender of faith. So he was aberrated from his dharma. That is why Sri Krishna came in and instructed him to fight, because that was his dharma. So, dharmam chara means whatever dharma, righteousness, that means whatever duty one has got, one should perform. Swadharme nidhanam shreyah parodharmo bhayavaha. One should be in one's dharma. That means whatever the calling of that profession, one should go there. And even soldiers, they go to the even foreign countries to fight. Even they leave their body. So, swerve not from the study of the scriptures. It is very important. Why? Because through scriptures we get something which otherwise we don't get. So, swerve not from the study of dharmam chara swadhyayanma pramadaha. What happens? We generally avoid. But that is not the way. One should strict. That is why good says swadhyaya. Swadhyaya means study of good books or self-cultivation, we can say. Even repetition of mantra is also kind of swadhyaya. That means uplifting oneself. Generally, our tendency is to go down, and it's like gravity. Similarly, mind is also, it has gravitational influences. Gravitation influences it, and it goes down. To inspire oneself, one should study scriptures. And scriptures here, one should not confine only this scripture. Rather, whatever is good, to adopt such things so that one uplifts oneself. Having gathered for the teacher the wealth, he desires thou should not never cut the thread of progeny. It's a very important. Acharyai priyam dhanam ahritya prajatantum ma vyavatsasi. So where general tendency is, when some people read all these, so they are averse to enter into grihastha life of a householder life. That is not. Our Vedic teaching is, yes, that is also to be continued. Otherwise, how this line of progeny will survive. So first, that time teachers had no grant. Like today, we have government grant or even some social group, they contribute. But that time it was not there. So who will give? And a students, when they would go to a Gurukula, Guru has to support that student for his staying, the boarding and lodging, and even food, even medicine. So who will provide? So instruction is there that students after convocation, when they go out, and they should enter the Grihastha Ashrama, householder's life, and satisfy the need of teacher. Priya dhanam ahritya prajatantum ma vyavasya. Don't discontinue the thread of progeny. Swamiji was, as we know, a great sannyasin. He said, I have praise for sannyasa, renunciation, and also monastic life. Only I have one objection, that best of the society, they leave no progeny. So, but that is the way that is ordained. So in general, they should enter Grihastha life, that means householder's life, and earn money and give to the teacher. Otherwise, who will give to teacher? Shouldst never cut the thread of progeny. Never swerve away from truth. Satyanna pramaditabhya. So truth is to be uh, practiced without any compromise. From the beneficial, let thee not deviate. Dharmanna pramaditabhyam. Again, whatever ordained duties, whatever a professional call will be, one should not avoid that. So this is strong instruction for performing the proper dharma for any person, either varnashrama, varna and ashrama. Varna means the four groups: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. It's not that, here there's a caste system. It's not caste system. Rather, this is the calling of a person who has that quality. If a person is a singer, everybody cannot sing. If everybody starts singing, then people will leave. So the singer should sing. And again, in a particular place, when it is being requested, called for, such place one should not swerve not from dharma. Now Arjuna was the example where he should have fought, he was shunning fighting. From the beneficial, let thee not deviate. So whatever is dharma, one should not avoid that. And deviate not from prosperity. It's not like cultivating poverty. One should strive for even money. Money, name, fame. Then only one can leave it. Swamiji used to say that Buddha was real renunciate. He had something to renounce. A beggar, if he renounces, what he renounces? That is not renunciation. So that is why one should even try to earn money, deviate not prosperity. Let thee not stray away also from the study of the teachings of Vedas. Dharmanna pramaditabhyam, kushalanna pramaditabhyam, bhutteina pramaditabhyam, swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditabhyam. And so first one should study, and also one should try to spread that teachings. Here it's very easy to spread something which is not good. Nowadays, especially social media. So anything happens, and sometimes nowadays AI. So fake things are also circulated, and people watch it. They go viral. Though it may not go viral, but when you cultivate higher thoughts, it purifies yourself, it purifies the environment. That is why when you read Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, tell to people, tell the incidents. In Australia we have a friend, so he would read Sri Ramakrishna, the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, and he would speak all his colleagues, and that way people honor him. Why? Because he tells higher thoughts and about Sri Ramakrishna. So let thee not stray away also from the study and the teaching of the Vedas. Vedas here means, see, like Sri Ramakrishna is Veda manifested. So manifested Veda is Sri Ramakrishna. Talk about Sri Ramakrishna. So that is good. Yeah. Like, the thing is, we have to see the context. Everybody cannot understand and go through the Vedas. It's very difficult. But Sri Ramakrishna is personified Vedas. So we can talk about that. Now comes some more instructions. Deva pitri karyabhyam na pramanitavyam. Matri devo bhava. Pitri devo bhava. Never swear from the rights due to gods and the means. So, Deva Pitri Karyabhyam. Now, we have uh, five kinds of duties. What are those? The duties towards are the divinities. What is divinities? The principles. Deva, like in Indian context, we say like various deities are there. Indra, Varuna, etc., etc., like the god of all physical things. One thing is physical, like water. Now, there must be something which is subtle. Say, you are physically, you are one. But you have also a subtler portion that's called his mind and also causal. Similarly, think of this. Why this house is standing? Why this roof is like this? So it is because of gravitational force. So they have discovered that the span should be such distant. If it is more than that, then it will collapse. And for that, they can strengthen that beam. So these are called principles. Everything is guided by some principles. So Deva means whatever shining one. And what is shining? Say light. So light is shining. So that's the principles that is shining. The photons are coming and hitting me, and then you can see me and I can see you. So these are the principles. And whatever is to be done, that is to be done. So, like environment, we have to clean environment. Deva, Pitri Karyabhyam. So, one is called Deva, Devarin, then Rishirin. Rishirin means our teachers. So, we are indebted to our teachers. So, Devarin, Devas, they don't expect anything. What they expect, that you be good, you survive. So for that we need to clean the environment and whatever is helpful for divinity, say righteousness, that we need to practice. Second, our teachers, they don't want anything. When you spread this message of goodness, purity, so that way we can serve our teachers. So Devarin, Rishirin. Then we have human being. Many things we say, like computer. Who has made this? Some other people have made. Some people discovered it, how it works. So we have our rena, that means debt for other human being. We need to serve them. And then Devarin, Rishirin, Nararin. Then before that, Pitri Matri, like Pitara. Pitara means parents. We have debt to our parents. They have given us birth. Not only that, they raised from when we are nobodies. From that they have raised. So we have debt to them also. How to discharge that? By serving them, by nourishing them. You can say, oh Swami, you left your parents when they needed you most. But the thing is, it is said that sannimitte varam tyago vinashe niyate sati. If there is something higher cause, then you can leave that. But of course, the God provides opportunity to serve them also. And this is my greater service to them. So, Pitririn, then Nririn, to all other fellow human being. And the fifth is Pashurin. We, we are indebted to the animal kingdom. We get milk, and those who uh, eat meat or eggs, they get directly from them. So we need to care for them. It's not only one kitty. It's in general. Okay, pet is good because they also contribute, emotionally they support. But what is the point? Point is we are to keep our um, orientation of service for the divinities, for our teachers, for our parents, then fellow human being, and also animals. This is the what is being said. Uh, let the never swerve from rights due to gods and the men's and others. Pitrikaryabhyam. Uh, bhyam. So plural. So here. So that means not only these two, but yes, five. Let thy mother be to thee a god. So here, Pitri Devo Bhava, Matri Devo Bhava. So this is the mother. So Deva and Pitri, Pitarin, and then after that comes mother, father. So Pitri Devo Bhava. So now here how to understand this? The word meaning will be you are to be like father. But here it is not like that. Father is like a deity for whom? Pitri Devo Bhava. That is why the translation is, let thy mother be to thee a god. That's why in India what we do, that's the practice that we offer our pranam to mother. And we touch the feet and take dust of her feet. So right from the childhood. And on a special occasion, especially, that we offer our pranams. And let thy father be a god to thee. When we have devotion to them, then what will happen? They fulfill us, with blessings. So let thy mother be the good. Not only once in a year, Mother's Day or Father's Day. Not like that. Okay. Let thy father be a god to thee. A god. Let thy teacher be unto thee. So teacher also. Acharya Devo Bhava. Not only Acharya, even the guests are God to thee. Let thy teacher be unto thee. Whatever we are today, it's because of our teachers. We learn right from our childhood. Learn from others. Otherwise, we are seem uncultured, uneducated, and brutes. So it's our great acharyas, those who have given us the best that they can give. So we are indebted to them. That's why we are submissive to our Guru. Even, we cannot, Shashtang Pranam you must have seen. Total like a rod, a stick, total surrender. So to Guru, to mother, and to father, total surrender like that. Okay. Let thy guest be unto thee a god. Let even our guests, in India, nowadays it's changing, of course, everywhere. Oh, you have no appointment, you have not informed me. Of course, that time there was no means, but nowadays means are there, we should inform. That is there. But we have to also honor them. It's not that, human being. God comes in that form. So Atiti Devo Bhava. So this is our motto. Even, villagers will know that. And it happens that if you go there, they won't ask. A few times it happened with me also. But with me, I have an advantage. This Gerua cloth. People immediately relate to us and then ask question and then ask Swamiji, please come to our house, have food, bhiksha. But otherwise also, people take care. This is like Kumbh Mela nowadays. So people go from various places to that place. Say South Indian will go to North India, and East Indian or West India. All people will gather. And that time they used to walk. Then how they survived? They survived because of this teaching. So let thy guest be unto thee a God. Let only those works be done by thee that are free from blemishes and not others. See? Deva Tesham na Acharya Deva Tani Sevitavani No Itarani Yanyane Vadyani Karmani Tani Sevitavani. So whatever is anavadya, that means unblemished, no blemish, such a deed to be practiced. Let only those works be done by thee that are free from blemishes and not others. Only those deeds of ours should be followed by thee that are good and not others. So, no itarani. Yanyasmakam satchucharitani. So, like people see, and the first things they find some fault. There is a person was writing something, and when he wrote something wrong, immediately people pointed out, oh, it is wrong. But whatever is good, they undermined. So tani stayopyasyani. So, human being may not be perfect, but what we need to see and do, whatever is good. Holy Mother, very important. Holy Mother prayed to Thakur or to God, oh Holy Mother Kali, that she should not see any fault in others. Generally our tendency is to see faults. But Holy Mother always saw what is good in others. Someone was telling when some not very ill-famed lady came, so they objected, why they are coming here. So Holy Mother said, because she want to uplift herself, so she is coming. And even Mother said, she will come, let other may stop. And then Mother said, we know who is good, who is bad. So many times people, on the top it is very nice, but inside maybe something wrong. So Holy Mother said, we know who is good, who is not good. So especially God see what is within us, what is our thought process. That is very important. So let those works be done by thee that are free from blemishes and not others. Only those deeds of ours should be followed by thee that are good and not others. Now comes next. Okay, little time is there. Eke chasmas Hmm. Whichever Brahmanas there are superior to us, thou shouldst remove their fatigue by serving them with seeds, etc. Not only seeds, even Sri Ramakrishna, when guests came, and even Girish came, so Sri Ramakrishna asked to have tobacco, and that time that was the yeah, and to have pan or some refreshment, even to children also, child disciples. Whichever Brahmanas there are superior to us, thou shouldst remove their fatigue by serving them with seeds, water, food, etc., etc., to honor them. Especially, see, if there is nothing, at least give some good words, sweet words. Gifts should be given with Shraddha. Shraddha means with devotion. It's not like throwing, So once um, Amjad came. So I think Nalini Didi or someone was serving him by throwing. Like he was a Muslim gentleman, not gentleman, he was a highwayman. So she was like throwing, pushing like this. Mother said, "What are you doing? Can anyone enjoy food like this?" Then she started serving. And not only that, with a fanning, she was fanning. And you see, like that's the way, in Bengal, they serve like that, especially mothers. So this is the way one should serve. Whenever gift should be given with Shraddha. So whatever we give to others, that should be with Shraddha. So that's why Sri Ramakrishna even said, whenever you come, bring something of 1 paise worth, 1 cent worth. Here the people say 2 cents. So why it is? Because through gift we convey, we connect. So gift should be given with Shraddha. It should never be given without Shraddha. Shraddhaya deyam, ashraddhaya adeyam. Like somebody translated that, you have to give either Shraddha or even without Shraddha. No, no. One should give with Shraddha. And when you have no Shraddha, better not to give. Say suppose some criminals, and if you don't want to give, fine, that's okay. But whenever you are offering something, you should be offered with Shraddha, means with devotion and honor. It should never be given without Shraddha. Shraddha cannot be translated. It has, so many words together, so many moods together. So with devotion, with honor, with respect. Even when you are serving your cat, eh, you have to give with Shraddha. Okay. It should be given in plenty, with modesty, with fear, with compassion. Not fear. Fear means bhiyadeyam. Not that you should not commit any mistake. That not only you are afraid of some bad things to come, not like that, but it should be done perfectly. So that is the way. It should be given plenty with modesty. Sriyadeyam, Sriyadeyam, Bhiyadeyam, with fear, with compassion. Now, if there should arise in thee any doubt as regards any sacred work or as regards conduct, now this is very important. We have so many types of doubts. Then what to do? Thou shouldst act in those matters as do those Brahmanas there, who are guileless, of good judgment, devoted to dharma, engaged in the prescribed duties or unengaged. So this is very important. In the Shastra it is written, but better to see an example. When it was asked to Yudhishthir that what is to be followed, so he said, Mahajana yena gata sapantha. That means the great one has gone through a path, treaded on that path. One should follow that path which are already treaded by the great ones. That's why we see Sri Ramakrishna as an example, Holy Mother as an example. Because with their examples they have shown how we should interact with people. So that is why this is very important. Whenever Brahmanas, they are superior to us, thou should, okay, this is done. Here, dharma, and engaged in the prescribed duties or unengaged. Now, as regards dealing with persons of ill fame, do thou deal with them as do the Brahmanas there. Samvidadeyam athatiyad karma vichikitsava vritti vichikitsava syat. Ye tatra brahmana sammarshina yukta ayukta. So those who are united with the self and by their work and also by their behavior pattern. Okay. So Athadayade. Now as regards dealing with persons of ill fame, Esha Adesha, Esha Upadesha. As regards dealing with persons of ill fame, do thou deal with them as do the Brahmanas there. What they do, how they did. Like Holy Mother, her management was really wonderful. She dealt with all kinds of people. She dealt with Sri Ramakrishna, then direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna, then her own relatives, and then her disciples, even cows, even crows, whatnot, with all kinds of. So her behavior pattern is a repertory. We should follow Holy Mother. In her thoughts in Sri Ramakrishna, when this Holy Mother is translated, her thoughts translated in our day-to-day life. So this is Esha Upadesha. This is the injunction. Means this is the instruction of the scriptures. And also here is being this is to be followed, not to deviate. This is the advice, this is the sacred secret of the Vedas. This is the commandment. This should be observed, and verily this should be observed by thee. So this is the instruction that is given. See how wonderful. Not only for the person, the society will be changed. So this is the way this first chapter. Of course, after that some Shanti mantra is there. Shanno Mitra Shamvaruna. Okay, we'll say our prayer. Time is up. Om Shanno Mitra Shamvaruna Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Brahmavadisham Ritamavadisham Satyamavadisham Tanmamavit Tadbhaktaramavit Avinmam Avirvaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tatsat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaste. Now it is, I think, understandable, right?
I was gonna say now it's making sense.
Good.
Understandable.
So in the beginning it's a peel. So it's required. Otherwise the higher ideals cannot be retained. And
So Maharaj, all this teaching, it came from Taittiriya Upanishad,
hmm,
the
oh what?
Acharya Deva Bhava, Mati Deva Bhava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, you'll find more evolving thoughts, illuminating and also uh, deifying thoughts. It's wonderful. This Upanishad,
Yeah.
that's why we start our chanting with this Upanishad. In the beginning,
Yeah.
some ideas are not practiced now, or in the beginning, it's like this. Say nursery rhyme. I said, what's the meaning of nursery rhyme? Just to open the children. Like I did not chant. Like I heard.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Eh?
Twinkle,
Say
twinkle,
tinkle
little,
tinkle in now what that say?
little star.
Little star, how I wonder what you are. So this is just to open the children. And some other say what those sounds have no meaning, but to have that similar pronunciation, they teach like that. But here, it is not like that. It is seed. Not only seed. Later, these were expanded. So here it is taken only, and some practices are not uh, existing now. Some practices. Okay, so thank you very much, Jai Ma.
Okay, Pranam Maharaj, Jai Ma Jai.
Maharaj.
Namaste, Hari Om.
You know, so many
Namaste.